go. One second. Just getting this from the phone. So alright. How's everyone? Okay. Oops. My sound. Alright, so. Oh my. I just pick it up and it goes on. So, not sure how much, alright. Not sure how much gossip everyone watches, but I happen to be surfing through the tubes and I happen to see the video of Tasha K and Jaguar Wright. She published what what seemed like a very revealing conversation. It's like, ooh, such chaos. So much chaos that it kind of took me by surprise. So I thought it'd be interesting to do a reading on it. Oh, thank you, Lizzie. Have you seen the story about Tasha K and Jaguar Wright? I don't know if you follow Tasha K's channel. Yes, she released a, well, you could hear the phone call. But her channel is called Unwind with Tasha K. So you have to check it out. But there's a singer named Jaguar Wright, and she's begun over the last, oh goodness, I guess the last year, she's been revealing information about celebrities who are doing naughty things. Criminal sounding things, to be exact. So, her situation took my interest. For a myriad of reasons, I don't think it's fair to say. I don't know, the more she talks, the bigger my side eye gets. It's very interesting. So tonight's upload from Tasha K was what I think Jaguar believed was a private conversation where she's trying to reveal some more data, but it's more of a, it's just interesting. I don't want to say anything else. If you want to, you should definitely check out the video. Well, see, here's the thing. It's, Lizzie, it's almost, it's like, I don't think TMZ's taking much interest in it. But TMZ kind of takes also what is paid too, so they're not leaping out of bushes all the time like that. But in this regard, because she's talked so much about Hollywood elites and music company owners being a part of some really bad things, you gotta go see the video. Check it out, because I'm just gonna start the reading and then you can come back in. But I'm doing this for my own curiosity because I don't want to wonder. I'm just curious. Like, she keeps talking. So it's interesting. It's about 20 minutes. And then I'll probably still be just getting started. But this reading is to clarify Jaguars, situation and intention. And then the overall intention, because sometimes everything is not what it looks like, especially in the entertainment world. So, let me write this out. Okay. All right. So the first thing I feel in my focus on the name, the public name, there's a lot of start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. It's start and stop with feels like greater levels of awareness, not for self, but greater awareness on a public situation with intention, but without direction, which is odd. Odd way to say it, but with intention, but without direction. And what I also see is an intersection, like a crossing of a path with someone, and then launching into something unknown. Let's see if iPad has anything to give here.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Damn, iTunes. Shit, okay, sorry, I keep wanting to call it. Damn, iPad. You got anything else?
Who's laughing now?
Okay, one more.
You guys are getting paid?
Damn. Well, that's extra. That's an interesting one right there. Because I kind of feel that here. Like a launch into something. Okay. Situation, currents. Wow, there's just a lot of self-inflicted chaos here. Someone who is very rigid in their line of thought, yet excessive in their action. Balance is off. Focus. It's like somebody who believes that in order to, no, okay, that's not the way to say it, but okay. It's like someone who believes that their chaos is the chaos of a visionary. Someone who is divinely guided. Let me ask a question. Is Jaguar here to guide? Okay. Well, that clarifies that for me. So my question was, is Jaguar here in this realm at this time as a spirit guide, what I understand them to be? And if you've been watching this channel, you understand what I say when I say spirit guide. Someone here who is to be of light for others. So what I get is yes. Yes, there's growth, harmony. There once was a time of great build and design of self. This would be the celebrity element. Here we have yes again, but it's reverse and to do with health. So it's my impression here is a spirit guide who's kind of on the path, but absent of um, what's the word? Absent of. It's like it's a guide who's at work, but has gone off the beaten path to some degree with an unhealthy event or behavior. There is an upside down health element to the situation. Anything else? Okay, so work comes out, and it's reversed to me. So this is, so maybe the jump off isn't, okay. Maybe it's not in the direction intended, or I'm reading this backward, which I do remote view backwards, so that would shock me. Okay. So if I reverse my sketch here, we start off at the top, now we are going down to the bottom where we hit a stopping point, which is a hard stop. Going by the numbers here though, chaos, 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 chaos. Going down and taking somebody down with you. Hook, line, sinker. At the bottom of the deck, stop asking. Wow. Hello, everyone who just hopped in. So I see your situation not, it's, here's the choice. Here's the choice to experience or be the chaotic self. This is the experience of the self going through the competition. And Lizzie, if you heard some of it, you can say you heard all of it. The way it kind of ends is it gives you the vibration of, well, it gives more than a vibration. It gives a little bit more than a vibration. I'm being nice. It becomes the victim exploiting other victims, or there's some element of chaos. That's what I'm trying to get to. Like, what was Jaguar's point in doing this? What is her point in all of this? And I've read for her before, but it's still going. So I'm kind of like, sometimes our mission changes along the way. Or is it getting better? Is it getting worse? What happens? What's going on? And the call public, Tasha K publishing the call to me was like, um, if that wasn't scripted, if that was real, it it was it struck a chord in me. I can't lie about that. I shouldn't. It struck a chord in me for personal reasons. Because at the beginning, I was kind of like, her first allegation was against a group that I've met and been in their space for a few minutes. And so it was like a shocker to me, like, wait, those are nice people. Wait a minute. I didn't know those people to be aggressive or anything. So I kept looking at her data. I didn't want to dismiss it, because what if that really did happen? But as time goes on and the more I keep watching her, I'm just like, wait a minute. Chaos, 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 chaos. Is this real, or is this Memorex? Is this something else? And the more I watch her, the more it looks like something else. But before I make hard and fast opinions, I'm just like, let's do cards and see what happens. So again, I do not ever want to dismiss someone who's gone through any level of trauma. I speak that as someone who has gone through trauma. My trauma is very visible. It's all over the internet. I've worked through it myself. I'm okay with myself. And that doesn't mean other people have worked through theirs. So, I see Jaguar as a woman who's in this place where she's expressing herself, but is she clear in what her true intention is? And is this greed? Is this pain inside? Just what? I don't know. So I'm doing everything in my power to not form an opinion. Let's let the data tell us. And we can see here, like 10 is moving into that new cycle, completing things. 10 here is here in reverse. And, oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Okay. So, if you guys can see that. Her 10 is in reverse. The 5's in reverse. 5's in reverse. 15 here. She's got a choice. And then here, it's Titanic music, y'all. Like, what the fuck? What I'm hearing right now is selfishness. And it's blocking oneself, blocking some gifts. It's someone with like great potential. Okay, sorry about that. I can't see you guys. I'm on my phone. It's like buying rumors. You think it's exploiting? You think it's an exploit, Lizzie? See, that's what I'm like. I don't want to form an opinion. I'm doing everything. Hey, man, I be trying to meditate on that shit. I'm trying to get this shot though. Okay, man, like, it's here. It's being the action in the 5 here going downward. This is like sticky, gooey earth energy and a bad repetition. We have 5 and 3 here. The 1 is upright in between the cracks right here. And then there's 11 on the other side. So we're getting stuck in between a rock and a hard place. But it's not like you fell into that spot. You put yourself there. So the partner or a lover, the person she travels with, like that person takes some hits here with her because of her actions. She's a guide, though. That's weird. But it's something to do with the health. Something to do with the health takes one off, takes the guide off the guide's path. Put these here. Clarifying. 6 months. One comes out. That would be mind control. I don't know why the words rec shop just popped into my head. Okay. 13, 7, 3, 2, 7, 2, 6, 10. Completion. All right. So I don't. Wait a minute. 10, 10, 10. Shit. Wait a minute. 10, 10. There's 10, 10 and the 6 and the 4, 10 and the 8 and 2. 10, 10, 10. It's like somebody finished, like, okay, what? Bridges burned. Burning bridges. Torching them. Just back to back to back to back. It's like, hi, you're my friend. Oops. No, I'm not putting gasoline on this. And look at this. Wow. So it's like, it's trust issues. There's sickness here, mental sickness. There's jealousy. There's ego. And here's that visionary. It's the ego that thinks, I know what I'm doing. Alternatively, could be jealousy too. But here we are running out of luck because of the trust issues that we generate in the minds of others. This is moody, snobbish, because you see it sitting here by itself, kind of. So here in the 7, if you look, well, if you ignore my post-it note because that's funny. There. Okay. So you see this 7 here is just chilling by itself, yet needs an audience. So I got my audience right here. Here's some other beings that are in this situation with me. This could be really 3 energies in her space, 3 other close energies in her space. There are other people who come along to help, experience, learn. Really, the word I think is experience. There are people who come along who will experience Jaguar. But this audience is very crucial to this person. And to Jaguar, she maintains the audience by generating chaos. And in this earthly, gooey, sticky vibration, we have 411. We know these numbers, it's information, right? So we got our information here. It's dirt. It's delivering this dirt to keep the chaos going. What the fuck do we want with this? So what is the ultimate goal? What is the ultimate fucking goal with all of this? Okay. Well, we want some completion. We want celebrity. Yeah, that's what we want. We want celebrity. We want, what's the word? A collective reading, you guys, comes after this. We want, yeah, you guys, I will do a collective reading, so if you want a specific message, I might take that as opposed to just a general collective. I'm open. Anyways, so we want some completion. We want validation. We want someone to say they're not crazy. We want backup. Want support in a group situation. chaos resolved. I don't even know okay. I don't know how the fuck you would do that, but alright. We've got 8 here. So here's this cycle. Could be money coming in. I think we're a little past hope. But this is like a rising tide the normal saying is a rising tide lifts all boats. In this regard, one rising tide wants to drown the other boats. So one wants to be lifted at the cost of the others. Yeah, bringing bad luck to the others. And that is here. So we want to do the work of one of my favorite flying rocks in outer space named Nemesis, the great regulator, also the great destroyer. Okay. Freedom. Why did I just hear freedom? All right. Here's the thing. I feel like really, like the path was set, but something to do with health. Bad health. Comes along. Let's clarify. Clarify bad health. Okay. Oh, well. Here, let me spin those. I hope the light's not doing funny stuff. It looks okay. I think you guys can see the pictures. Okay. I'm going to turn these the right way so it's not all crazy. This slid. So I'm going to let it stay. Because sliding can be something too. Sometimes cards really can't act in an emotional way, at least to me. So. Alright. So the star is here. The match. And look, it's a musician, as she is. The star, as we're talking about. And competition. Then we have the kindergarten teacher. Again, like I said earlier, this is the energy of a guide that chose to go back to sleep or do part of the work or get distracted in some of the human experience. Shit, yeah. Yeah. The devil comes out. And then the activist. This is what she's doing. She's being loud and aggressive and all over the interwebs. Okay, so all right. I hate to be mean about this. This is like a guide whose intention at some point became correct. Because sorry, might be forgetting. I got this turned on right. All right. So I see somebody here who once did have celebrity fame. And at some point poured out too much of themselves. That could have been karma. That could have been in some type of codependency that came along and made the star pour themselves out. The star comes from the sky down to earth and into the chaotic self, the confused, the asleep, the being, the human being that's forgotten that they're supposed to be having a spiritual guide experience. But this comes with the things we go through. We go in and out of awareness. It happens. I don't even think I need to go anywhere here. This is a musician. They've been wanting to create, wanting to be heard, and they are writing, creating, producing a rhythmic beat, a song, vibration, expression. Here we have competition. I mean, that card says it all. And it's a woman competing against men. Now, notably, whenever I see this card, I always like what catches my eye is the woman's arm feels bigger to me than the man. So it's like somebody who thinks that they have more muscle to the situation. You're the kindergarten teacher. The kindergarten teacher is looking out the window, and it could be looking back at the past, what used to be. This is someone who's looking at the kids out on the playground. I wish I could go out there. I don't think. Okay, so Lizzie wants to know, does she know what she's up against? Yes. I think in her mind, she's created in her mind what she's up against. And she thinks it's a big league game, if you see back there. Big league game, but not really being out on the field, if you notice. Not even paying attention to what the real game is. So there's that. And maybe we're not paying attention. Maybe we're looking out the window because of this. The devil is here, so that is addiction in some situations. Oh, yeah. Not good. I mean, this is being controlled by something. It's in the bathroom, dirty toilet down there. And if you look closely, that shackle. So to me, the shackle indicates someone who's trying to break free of a system or is chained to a belief. Chained no matter what the cost, no matter what the appearance. This is someone who's, in a fog looking up. Like, I know what I know. This is like overstuffing of the ego. This is a cycle that somebody's not even, I don't know if it's fair to say they're not aware of the cycle, but the word unbreakable cycle comes in. Wow. The activist is here. So the activist is somebody who, like, if you look in the corner, see the papers, this is somebody who has receipts, or they think they have receipts. See, they got the foghorn thing, or whatever you call that thing, in their hand. And they're looking up. Again, like the devil, if you notice, both are looking up. So this is someone who used to be a guide of some sort, also looking up. In the wrong direction, though. Looking up. So we are aware of ourselves to some degree, but we are overstuffed with ego. Ego can be from drugs. Ego can be from needing to feed some type of emotional vacuum. I don't know what else to call it. Let's clarify. see here. All right. So we get the state of mind down here a little bit. We've got some envy issues. She's got some envy issues going on here. Some health situations going on. What is her intention at this time? Jaguar's intention publicly at this time. Wait. Wow, this card does not belong in this deck, but it was okay. All right. It's there. Done it. That's crazy shit. Okay. Clarify Jaguar's intention. Just a circle jerk of fuckery that goes nowhere, leaving someone powerless. And there's that chemical. There's that chemical connection. So I'm taking the test card as it comes out. But this is, okay. It's like the good heart of someone who punches you in the face. It's wanting to be heard, but creating that it's block. No one's listening to me. Okay, now you're listening. Block. At this time, there it is again. The test. Okay. Stuff's everywhere. All right. So for the moment, there's a test she needs to be taking, but oh, there it is again. So the pop quiz comes to me upside down here. So at this time, there is a desire for a success, but what comes first is safety, stability. That's the brain. This is logic. This is somebody who is going to be figuring out at some point soon that things aren't moving the way they want them to. This is stagnation. This is manifesting stagnation because the test is next to it. We wouldn't be getting the pop quiz if we have mastered or have done this. So the test is, what's your plan? The test is regarding how we willfully act. This is absence and loss of the self. This is somebody who is being tested by life, technically, on how truly indifferent they are towards those they may be claiming to be helping. This is somebody who's decided to put themselves at the front of the line. A martyr. Martyr. The 4 reverses here. And so does luck. Jeez. Okay. At this time, she's stuck. Plans are going to start sliding away because of emotions. That's where the health comes in. I see rebel coming. Ooh. All right. So what I see here right now, what's coming at this time or what's happening at this time involves karma. Energy out and energy back in. She's going to experience a loss of luck here. But this is because we are working with the lower self, clarify the loss of luck. That would be a loss of money. So a woman who is around her age or much older, I feel like this is a feminine energy here. This is a female woman or someone who is of a feminine energy and male. Doesn't have to be a woman. Jaguar was the person who was talking to Tasha on the phone. Or trying to halfway give some gossip, make contact with people, whatever she was selling. Prudence comes out, but it came out in reverse. That's that 8 we saw in the dice. This is choosing this cycle because you're looking at other people's fucking money. Thinking that this is a feeling like you're owed something. Feeling like someone owes you. Owes you. Whatever. Possessiveness, apathy. How will the public view Jaguar after this call? How does the public view her after this call? Shit. Wow. Cruelty and valor. No honor over here. And someone who is heartless. I hear that Kanye song about, like, how could you be so heartless? And if you notice all those swords over that doll. So it's almost like using other people like toys. Pawn is the word I heard, but I don't play chess. So I'm not sure where that goes, but okay. I'm sorry I put those. Wow. So this is someone. Oh wow, now I'm hearing REM. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much. I haven't said enough. Ooh. What really pops here though is debauchery and power. Someone who may be, not maybe because it's a 7. This is luck fails because of the actual unspoken motives. Um, it's hidden motives. It's someone seeking power. Or someone seeking to take back a power they thought they had. Yeah, some people think that they're deserving. Let's see, what warnings would we give her or anyone in such a situation? Oops, I always put my cards back in the wrong place. Okay. One day I'm just going to run all my decks together and just let the good times roll. That'll be a good collective. Oh. Shit. What guidance would we give Jaguar? Everything's flying. Yo, man, I'm done. Fair enough. So what comes out is Justice and the Hermit. This card irks me because it looks like somebody's over there in the corner doing something. And by this corner, I mean right here. Lizzie, I didn't say that. Lizzie, what did you type? I can't read. You know I can't read. Justice. At least I think that's what the card says. I don't know. I can't read. Oh, man. But if I were just looking at the picture, since I can't read any of that, could be possible stuff that Lizzie's writing over there. Wow. Justice is here. The Hermit's in reverse. I'm just going to go with the pictures. Yo, like, the conversation is going to. I see an explosion of some sort. Someone wants to be heard and seen. I see more data coming forward out of her. My advice would be shut the fuck up. Because if I right side that, but we'll put it down. In this hidden issue going on, this hidden element of the self, this hidden animal of the self, there's a weakness because of the dialogue. All that conversation is like getting what you asked for, right? The passion, the animal instinct at the bottom of the deck. Someone seeking happiness. I don't think it's going to be her. Let me turn this around. I see that, okay, stuff came back. The activist came back over this ace. The artist is here again. That snake communicator and the hacker. Wow. Wait, what? Okay, so what I see here, the conversation goes too far. She gets herself in trouble. I don't know if this is coming soon or now. It doesn't. Hold on. Okay. I feel like that hasn't been said just yet. It's coming. Turn that back around. So this conversation and some having receipts, whatever, not having receipts, something very important gets blocked here. This was in reverse. So someone does come along and creates an issue with the conversation. This can get blocked. This is an action take. Blah. Ooh. This could be an action taken towards someone that they don't necessarily see coming. Having your back to the action coming your way. This is an act of justice, so this is what I feel like more than one person being brought in to initiate an action, take an action of some sort. In the magician, the magic, the music, in this right here, trickery, deception, because this snake is here. Shit is like somebody who's mapped out how Jaguar behaves and thinks and talks. This is trusting the wrong person. This is being hit from multiple angles. This is it's what's the words? Too much interaction with people that are your enemies. This is somebody like this is planned, some planned shit. We know how you move. We studied you. I mean, like someone who really digs, or not digs as in likes, but someone who really understands the mental processes of another, understands the lack of health in a situation, understands that the person that maybe, okay, ooh, that's how you say it, meeting your fucking match. Meeting your match who was, oh God. No, okay, I don't want to say meeting your match. It's like, okay, you play tennis as a norm. You like playing tennis, you've played as a comfortable thing to do at the gym. You're okay. And then suddenly one day you show up to play tennis with your friend and Serena and Venus are on the other side of the court ready to play with you. Like, yes, you both play tennis, but come on. you but then but then somewhere in your brain at that moment you think you can actually play. You think you're prepared to play against. Here we've come up with our plan. It's a little sketchy there, but we have a plan. But the plan is based on infinity. The plan is based on repetitious behavior. Um, it's based on the thoughts of someone who's bitter, angry, rebellious. Can also be money issues. Four pops to me in these candles, so someone's light goes out. Um, it's it's tunnel vision focus. Wow, it's real. Like can't. Wow, this isn't the collective reading yet, Lizzie. I'm reading for Jaguar Wright. Go to the beginning. This is someone who really just maybe thinks that they know what's coming. The magician may think they know what's coming, but no, they don't. Not 100% of it. So I do see something, a block of some sort, and there being some action taken. This involves court. This could involve the law. This will affect music. This will affect communication with the others. I'm also hearing travels. So I would say if I were giving advice to Jaguar, any assistance, shut up, would be my only advice here. Wow, the matriarch comes back. High priestess in reverse. Yeah, it's like somebody stepping on your bank account, stepping on your money. This can be outside. Oh, that's the block. Okay, weakness gets tested, blocked. Somebody stops money. Somebody stops financial growth of some sort. It's like the gatekeeper stepping in. And the queen of, I'm sorry, this matriarch, this boss mind, this boss type, this person who has minions and others. They're the ones who creates the financial block. The high priestess goes into reverse. More secrets get revealed. That's over the snake. The agenda goes into another level of hidden, but it's careless in nature. It's I don't mean careless, but it's not thought out. So what I'm seeing here is it looks like Miss Thing is going to speak too much, Jaguar is going to speak too much. Justice comes in, money or access to things we want, goals, passions, those things get blocked. So access, money, things get spun on their heads here. The orders of another outside of the law creates this situation. Alternatively, there's a great imbalance in the brain going on. Someone who thinks that they're bringing justice to a situation, but totally lost their vision. This can be a guide who's blinded by codependence, weakness. So I would say she needs to stop talking. Maybe we need to work on whatever addiction issues we have, whether it's drugs or just being addicted to chaos. And then maybe some things online we need to get rid of, or we need to be aware of or hopping on, because this is all ego back here in the head. This is it's like a quest for nobility, and uh, it's someone who becomes spiteful, two-faced. It's like someone who starts off doing something that they believe is noble and then ends experiencing or expressing the worst element of themselves. Damn. So the advice would be to stop the yapping or consult an attorney, because here's the thing, I see justice being difficult. Yeah. For some reason, lawsuit is okay. The legal route is difficult, so the back way, the hookup, the I got homies, friends, I just heard I got friends in low places. Now I'm hearing country music. What the fuck? Now I'm hearing country music. What? Who sings that song? I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. Oh, swiftness. We may be running from some stuff. All right. I would tell her to stop talking, because more money or more, the tangibles start getting cut here. What do fans? So my question was, what do fans think of her? What comes out? The therapist. The fans may be thinking, we support you, but as a choice. What comes out here? Oh boy. I don't know if you could see that word. I always take this card as like a drug card because it looks like needleish. And the card is named Ruin. So there's that part. Because of the way it falls, it's choosing ruin. The Queen of Cups being here, it's like nobody's listening. Somebody who could use a therapist. So, I don't know. And is that supposed to be an offering? I'm not sure which card you need. Um, Now here we have, I think these cards are pretty simple, but we've got our therapist, and in the ruin, again, to me, this card feels like drugs, and or somebody playing victim, because we have purples back here. So it's somebody expressing their divinity, like, listen to me. Somebody experiencing the prejudice of the others, wanting to be heard. But we're wanting to be heard because of ruin. Because we might feel ruined. We feel like others have ruined. iTunes, would you like to hop in on this?
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, that'll be what it is. We go a little too far. Oh boy. Hope she gets through it. Lizzie, is it the ruin because it's on a leaf? Tarot means something to everybody. I go with pictures and what I'm drawn to. I go with numbers when I see them. I use a lot of different things. Maybe she wants to expose someone else's story. No, she told her own story about. No, that's the thing, Lizzie. She told her story at the beginning of her coming forward. She talked about what had happened to her as a singer, having to deal with some of the other people she had encountered and being assaulted. Later on down the line, the story grows and becomes other things. And I hear her leaving out some stuff. I'm just like, is anybody going to speak on that? But then it, gotta remember it's Hollywood, and if anybody opens their mouth, they validate what she says. So I'm sure everybody's being told to shut their mouths. And because speaking up could bring who knows what. I think a few rappers spoke up, but not on anything big. Because she was going after the roots. And that's like, those are the band, if you watch Jimmy Fallon or any of that stuff. They're famous band. And I don't know. She brought them in, and then she brought in all these other celebrities. Puff Daddy, and who else? I remember she's mentioned so many people. And it's like, okay, you're trying to restore balance. That's what she claims. She wants to make the industry better for people, or at least wants to make people aware of the travesties going on in the industry. And yes, it's exploitation. Yes, people go through awful things. I just found it at a certain point to be interesting and somewhat triggering that she's telling other people's sexual assault stories. Just like, is that really your data to tell? But since you're putting it all out there, I guess it's cool to read you. So now let's hop into a collective reading. Collective reading for everyone. If you guys would all, whether you're seeing it now or later, focus on one number for yourself. Let's see what messages we have here for you. In love and I say, I'm going to read just by the pictures here. I'm feeling this one. Love and chaotix. It's lust. How about lust? Love, lust, and the chaotix. Things we need to be aware of. Please focus on one number. Yes. Messages for the collective. But I feel like just now is lies coming up from behind. I just got flush and sweaty just now. Ooh, that's interesting. This feels like energy here. If any of you guys was thinking of 1s and 3s or 5s, 8s, I'll call 4. Number 4. 7, you may not want to hear it if you thought of 7. Uh, oh boy. Y'all, what is this? What's going on? Let's start with, and look, the colors came. So, can you see that? Got the red and the yellow, they literally pop out. Let's go with the red. So we'll go with the passions and the love first. Our passions and loves. Sorry, okay. I'm looking up to see this. Let's see if we can get a message for passion and love. Okay.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Shit. That might have just been a little extra there in that data. But the first one is waiting. Things on pause feels like. Let's see here. We could be doing something that doesn't really have, or waiting on something that isn't producing a result. Messages for 13. Okay, I didn't intend. Let's see messages for 13. Okay. Some of you want to take a new trip somewhere, new journey, new cycles. But you're feeling trapped at this point, right? Things aren't going anywhere. You're ready for something, but it's not happening at this point. Some of us may also be clinging to an old idea or a person who may have bitten us in the past because they was a whole fucking snake. We might be okay. This is, okay. Some may be ready to move away from it, a snaky energy in our past. But that snake may be coming back for another round, worth mentioning from that card. Some of us are wanting this expansion, but want this. It's not coming though. For others, there's progress in a relationship. There is greater knowledge being gained of someone you're with. As I stare harder at this card, for somebody, your sob story, your scam is working. I'm sorry. I don't even mean to go there like that. For somebody is realizing at this point that you have no competition. It just looks like it, or you pretend like there's competition, but there isn't, and you know it. It's like knowing that your chaos works. Oh my God. Somebody here knows that I thought this was going to be inspirational. Okay. Somebody here knows, maybe all of y'all know, somebody knows their chaos works so fucking well. Look at this. This is like some Casanova. I feel like the Casanova is that snake there at the foot, though. The snake that returns can do so because the snake is a bit of a Casanova. Not saying you're a snake if I'm talking about you. Okay, now. But I'm just reading what the cards say. Wow. With this being the star card, though, this is someone who has options. Someone who enjoys those options. This is somebody who's really fucking sex focused, man. That just, but there's so many options here as a cycle, as a norm. But in truth, there's a deeper emotion that's being avoided. It's being avoided while simultaneously playing with the feelings of others. Let me spin that. So this is playing with the hearts of many. And then turning around and walking away to recycle. Like, what I just heard is recycling bitches. What? And then a card hits the floor. Okay. Shit. That's never a good card. Let's turn this. You guys, guys. The energy coming out of this at this point. Okay. So in all this love and lust, all that love and lust does bring a, if you see 7 and a 3 there, this does bring about a change in luck. This destroys something soon. Somebody's hot and passionate, thang, relationships, group, whatever it is, this lusty thing, this groove thing, this groove needs a tower moment. We have somebody sneaking up on another, and this card plays out twice. Now, on one end, this can be the duality of the self, getting yourself mixed up with the wrong person. This can be meeting your fatal attraction. And coming out here, we can see our great seductor is here alone. Doesn't look very happy. There's some type of communication that comes through that is very unwanted or blocked. We see the cat in the corner right there. So that's like, it's like your luck is walking out of the room. Your guides, spiritual protection, or on a more earthly level, it's running out of luck. It's a block. Someone getting there just deserves. However you say that. See the communication happening here. And they're not really happy about it. It's a communication that one is at a loss or unable to respond to. If we look in the back, we've got, can you see that? There it is. Okay. We see the moon there. So that's something we don't see coming. It's a secret. It's an awareness for myself in the card. Also, where is my pen? Also in the card, in the back, you see, if you can see it there, you see two lovers, two people. So it's like, because you can't juggle, I don't know why I just heard grapefruit. What the fuck? Because you can't juggle grapefruit properly, whatever. Um, a, it's like a feminine energy or something. Somebody doesn't like this show or something, and there's some type of data that comes forward. You can't respond to it, and it's losing sleep. It's surprise. I just heard surprise, motherfucker. I think Apple wants to hop in on this. You got anything for us, iTunes?
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Really? Anything else? Oh, shit.
We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
I sit it down, it plays. Wow. All right. I think somebody in this card here in the corner feels like they got rickrolled in life and removes and karma or lack of action or the wrong, all of this. Bang, 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 bang. It causes a block. Wow. Now, this could be dealing with somebody who is, I don't want to say fatal attraction. I'm not going to say that. Because every time I say fatal attraction, I think of like cooking rabbits. And then I get all weird. So let's not say that. Let's just say someone doesn't want to be ignored. Somebody does not enjoy the group expression. Wow, all this action. Okay. And then, okay, listen. If you have a lot of lovers at this point and this reading was about you, man, it's time to really like maintain the garden. Because there's a crazy one on deck. Justice comes in here. We go for, wow. Somebody rights the wrongs for themselves. This also could be somebody just extracting themselves from the situation where they may be feeling used. Alternatively, this could be legal, some type of legal icky gooey something coming in. At the very least, someone makes a judgment call. Someone decides to be alone instead of being in a situation they don't like. Feeling like, organization. I'm out of words, I'm sorry. It feels like somebody no longer wants to be stuck in a situation that they feel like somebody sculpted and molded something around. Like somebody feels fenced in by somebody's design or idea or desire. That's probably better. Somebody making the courage to move forward, make different choices. Somebody writes their own shit, blocks, or at least they think they will be. Well, yeah, it comes out as a choice. Someone moves on. They want passion. They want betterment. They want true flame. And wow, okay. Someone makes a choice to protect themselves, love themselves. If you want that energy back, you may have to it's like, okay, it's like moving forward, and then the motherfucker who had all those options discovers which option they really want. But is it too late? I don't want to speak too far on that. Ooh, what's it? Ooh. At the bottom of the deck is death. Nah, I think it's too late. It's somebody making this choice. It's going to come to this anyway. It's coming to the place of no more disaster. I'm over this. Doing what's right for self. Realizing the value of self. Knowing you ain't no back alley swinging it from a swing type of person. This is knowing one's worth. Righting the ship. I just also heard breaking up of a relationship because it ain't right no more. Shit's fucked up. And you can do better, which is really most important. If you notice on the table there, goggles. So what's coming is higher vision. Higher vision, because it comes from higher learning. Wow. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. And I can't really finish that just so you guys are like, what else? No. This is in progress because you have to go through some spanking or spank someone. Wait a minute, does iTunes have anything going out?
So you have chosen death.
Damn. So you have chosen death. All right, fair enough. We have 3 here. If you chose this deck. So this deck is the world, messages, everything else, the other shit that isn't sticky, gooey love and lust. In the 3 here, why does war just come to my mind? War. Oh my gosh. So this may not necessarily be war for the world, but it could be impulsive behavior, growth. When we used to be impulsive, we used to be a Billy badass, but we slowed down. I'm not saying me though. um, this may be also moving into something happening at this point or coming very soon, where you're gonna get the chance to be of service to the others. This could be mentoring, counseling someone. Can be protecting, defending someone. And I'm not talking about this necessarily as a job. This feels like a very specific experience opportunity. It's like being able to make an impression, as I like to call it, my thumbprint. Like a thumbprint upon the soul of another, which is what you're here to do anyway, right? So it's making an impression upon the soul of another who feels like the world is against them, or they They just may not be in a good mental place. Okay? It feels like coming to someone's rescue, and you're not like somebody who drives around in a fire truck, is what I'm saying. It's coming to someone's rescue in a way that hold on. So the impression I just got right there is something to do with water, like saving someone from drowning, or stopping someone from something dangerous with water. Could be rain too. Something. I just really feel like it doesn't. It's not gonna feel like a gigantic thing, but it's it puts. How do you explain that? It's helping someone extend their timeline, and I mean their life timeline. It's like you know better because you know your intelligence from knowledge of something that could happen stops someone from. That's interesting. Let's go. The chaos. All right, for some, I see completing this. I'm over this shit. You should be. Okay? For some, I see you getting feelings hurt. Getting feelings hurts. I see hurts. You may be feeling like you can't let go of a situation, but would you know that you can't let go of it? Never mind. I take that back. For some of you, you're having trouble letting go of a situation, but you don't call it that. You don't call it that. It's something else. It's so much deeper than that. It's Miller's High Life? What? I just Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special, Michelob. I don't know. I'm moving on with that. Random data comes through sometimes. Here, we may be looking for rewards. We may be looking for accolades. We may be looking for whatever. We're in our feelings. We're in our feelings. We're waiting for somebody to come back and make things right. This may be feeling like not backstabbed, but a whole front stabbed. Feeling betrayed by the others. Battle, like going. This is feeling somebody who's gone through battle. Things haven't changed. Feeling like others have turned their backs. It's a life lesson now. Just for clarity, it's a life lesson. So someone is waiting for what's not coming. Someone is watching someone make a sacrifice or a sucker, however it applies. So I just heard all day sucker. Anyways, so I see here, yes, right here, someone wanting to be idolized through their conversations. Quite the illusion they are, though. The way this card falls, somebody who's not getting what they want. This is someone who is overrun with feelings, sticky, gooey feelings. Somebody who thinks they deserve more. More. Someone who feels like they should not be running out of luck. Okay, this brings also someone who has no, that's not right. Someone who may have some uh, mental, mental things going on. Because it's cups, alternatively can also be things that we're putting into ourselves that give us mental disturbances. In the split of the deck here, we have an offering. Someone wanting to be a part of a group situation, a collaboration. Someone seeking, someone making an offering. But it's kind of going unanswered because someone is not choosing to take a new path. I think it's being considered. There's a wish, a desire for something new, to start this new thing. However, it's also the card of someone who is reckless. Okay? It's also somebody who's very reckless and not thoughtful about the path they're on. So you want to be careful of that because it brings in a hell of a block. This has an answer to it. This behavior brings in justice, correction. We have the magician. The magician's back is turned because what data is coming has already been sent out. Please be careful. Jeez. This is, how does this apply to the collective? Wow. That really felt like, for one, I'm going to do this a little bit more. Advice for the collective choosing this year. Let it go. I feel like this is somebody who's really so hung up over the past that it brings in, it's like being cruel to the self. It's like not being aware when the tidal wave of fuck shit is really about to come your way because your back is turned. If this isn't you and this is someone else, the other person is aware of what has been lost. This could be family. This could be someone who is just now realizing the grass is not greener on the other side. This feels like someone who still may have access to you, your environment, but it's someone who brought chaos in the past. If there was chaos in a loss recently, a loss of relationships, maybe you just cut somebody the fuck off. That could have happened also. This confusion, misunderstandings. If that was happening, I see some people. Maybe this isn't you that I'm reading for. It could be giving you an out. I see some people really being 10 toes down on an idea that is like, if you look at the time expression in these cards, here we're one age, and then here the appearance is significantly older. If you notice behind if you see behind the magician's head, we've got this maze. Got a whole ass maze over here. And we're in the dark over here, holding tight to our things, our beliefs. Whatever. Whatever we value most, we're just sitting here holding on to it. Sitting here till we get old, not getting up and making any changes. So there's that. And back at this time, collective, your back is turned on whatever this loss was. You're not looking, I don't see you looking for a new start. Yep. And what falls on top of this? Relationships and love. So this may be a relationship that ended based on some type of secret. Now we're sitting in this place where we don't want to work it out, or we're waiting on somebody to make a move towards us. I feel like the opposite person in this situation has their back turned. Ice cold. For some of you, there's going to be some aggressive, angry communication coming your way. This comes out twice. Angry communication that has the ability to bring about a fight. We don't want to do that. What's at the bottom of the deck is an opportunity to bring some dumb shit to the end, right? It's an opportunity to break out, move forward, bring change on your own. I'd love to say it's testing gangster, but this really just feels like somebody who speaks in a fucked up way too much, like too many times, like enough. Alternatively, this could be being bullied by more than one person. This can be online bullying. A good way to block this from an advice tip is turn off the damn computer, if that's the case. If you're dealing with bully behavior from others, get out of the space. I feel like here's an opportunity to change how you battle. Here's an opportunity to change and not engage in bird bullshit. I feel like this is an opportunity to. I'm not a witch, but I just heard cast new spells. Whatever the fuck that means for you, right? So, what I do see when I look at the pictures and the colors, for me, this is sharpening the skill at some point, and don't sharpen it too tight. Don't sharpen too much. Don't sharpen till you cut yourself, because that ability I do see here too. This is discernment. This is yes, no, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. Make sure we're not focusing on the lack, though. Focus on moving ahead, the self, loving the self. This is, uh, my finger always goes to the wrong side. All right, there's that infinity, right? It's recognizing some cycles in our heads. I hope that's what you're doing. I hope that's where it gets to, that you realize some bullshit as cycles are in our head. Sometimes it is time to move forward. Sometimes it is time to let go. But most importantly, don't pick the cups up and take baggage. Don't do that part. Now we might have an opportunity to not have secrets. Come clean to yourself and others. Maybe truly express how you feel in a situation. Or we accept that people's back is turned. Maybe we don't want to fix shit. Maybe we just want to make change. You have the opportunity to do that here. I think it would closure. Clarify closure. Wow. If you're looking for closure, get the fuck out of your head. That's your prison. We don't get closure all the time like that. Sometimes we got to give closure to ourselves so we can move forward. Because sometimes it's just possible the person you were dealing with isn't as mentally together and awake as you are. Okay? Yeah. Okay. If you're trying to wait for somebody to do something, shit. I don't want to say that. Listen, the best I could say it is if you're waiting for somebody to do the right thing, you're gonna be one waiting it. Look, if you're waiting on somebody to do right by you, that's what the wait's gonna look like. Where you get old. Oh man. Don't wait for somebody to do the right thing. They may not be awake enough to have that level of intellect on having the bravery to fix shit or fix I just blah blah blah. um iPad, can you help me with that? Alrighty then. Fair enough. One more.
Just do it!
Ooh. I believe that just do it is move the fuck on. Let it go. I think that's it. Right. Let it go because we're carrying weight that isn't really yours, right? Or weight that we can at least put down. We don't have to break our back. That's finishing that cycle. That makes me sad. For some of you, there's an opportunity for revenge against somebody, whether it's communicating something that fucks somebody's shit up or, ooh, yeah. Damn. It's like somebody fucks somebody's shit up and then like walks slowly out of the room here. Okay. Look at that. It's like the fighter who's done fighting because they've scorched earth, scorched earth. Some of you are going to have an opportunity to really be the hand of karma to somebody. And you have the opportunity to be fast, swift, hard. I'm going to say a nice thing. You have an opportunity to experience a new level of strength in self. See the devil on the back of this card? You have an opportunity to what's the word? Be the bigger person, bigger, better. Well, you're already the best. If this reading is for you, you're the best. Because you could literally behead this motherfucker. Like I could I could I could erase you. I could delete you. This is an opportunity though, if you want it. It's an opportunity to not be savage. It's an opportunity to let the lion know I could look, I could put my hands in your mouth and spread you open wide for these Instagram shots, or I could go all the way, snap your entire fucking jaw wide open. Raw, here's the devil, right? So you have an opportunity to be the higher self. I don't know if you're gonna take it though. Like, uh-oh, my dog is over there choking. Bear, relax. My dog's sneezing over there. Okay. Ooh, I just heard something between half pity and half mercy. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you will be the bigger person. Oh, maybe you will take the higher road. So there's I don't remember the name of this deck. It's two-sided tarot. I forget. I'm a remote viewer. I like the pictures though, and I go with the numbers and the feelings. Good vibrations or bad. I think it's called the reverse tarot. That just popped in my head, so I'll say that. So what I'm feeling here is, it's an opportunity to let stupid be stupid, or let motherfuckers. Ooh, I don't think it's that serious. But what I just heard was, let you live to see another day, let you live to fight another day. I don't think it's that serious, but maybe it is. I feel like some of you are going to catch somebody coming out of some bullshit, catch somebody in a lie, see somebody else's truth. I don't really want to read any further than this because it's like you take the higher, I feel like you take the higher road. But like, like they know you could behead their ass too. They know. They know who got the juice. And yes, that is an early 90s movie reference. Don't laugh at me, but they know. They know. You got their work. It's like having somebody by the short and curlies, and they know it, but also having the grace to not snap their jaw wide open. Wee 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 wee. And it's walking away on your horse, humming a tune. Wow, and it's okay. I just heard Mortal Kombat finish him, but instead you're like, maybe tomorrow. Okay, let's see if iPad's got anything.
I'm in danger.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe somebody does know they're caught. They got caught up, and they have to admit their shit to you. Ooh, sounds juicy. The universe knows you too well. I'm looking at this. Let's see. Oh, is my iPad talking to you? That happens. Do you have anything else?
Who's mad? Who's mad? Who's mad? Who's mad? Who's mad? Who's mad?
Hoes mad. Hoes mad. I get the vibe that Gabriel, is that for you? Is that what you? Was that for you? Hoes mad. Was that for Gabriel? Or was it for Lizzie? I don't know. Maybe you was both feeling it. Could be for both of you. Let's just clarify that one. Are we dealing with jealous people in the next 7 days? Oh, that flu. Yes. Wow. So we have yes, actions. Wow. Yeah, it is hose mad. Okay. Yeah, that would be hose mad. Yeah. We've got the spirit guide, the betterment of yourself, how the others view you. We've got like this the elevated higher self, bitch, you think you better than me type shit. And yes, it's like a bitch, you think you're better than me, and then the answer's like, no, you think I'm better than you. And now I know I'm better than you. I just wasn't gonna put that out there. But since you did already, yes and yes. Comes out afterward. This is the higher self interacting with the lower selves, the value of the self, illumination of the self, prosperity, wealth. Basically, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Oh wow. At least provide Kleenex when you break people down, is what I just felt. I saw a package of Kleenex, or not a box, but the little packs that go in your purse. Make sure you carry some of that because hoes are mad. They might need tissue, and it's nice. Somebody runs out of time fucking with you. Okay, that would make also hoes mad.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I hope you guys heard that. All right, well, it looks like you guys have things pretty covered on a technical life scale. Looks like you guys kind of got that together right there. I feel like we're all just perusing through that little pop quiz, and you've already passed the test, so it feels like a little bit of a circle back around on some old data, just to make sure you learned your lesson. And it feels like you guys have.
So I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off.
Oh, I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off. Oh my god, that sounds like me. Oh, I think that's it.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Wow, listen, I have like at least, I think I have like 100 random sounds, and it keeps playing the same thing. So that was for y'all. Every time I shake, I'm supposed to get something random. So when the exact same stuff keeps coming back, I say, okay, let's see if something comes right back.
Congratulations, you're a failure.
iPad's fucking with me now. One more, iPad, don't be a shithead.
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
I'm done. I'm done. Well, guys, this was fun. I think, yeah, entertainment purposes only. Sounds good. Sounds legit. Look, though, you guys look. These are all random sounds. That's how many different random sounds it's supposed to play. At each shake, I'm supposed to get any of those. Likely, okay, it stops. It stops here. So from here all the way up, it's supposed to play something random.
Hey, what's up? Doing anything? How you doing? You looking fine. Holy shit, you grew.
Gabriel, now you know what rabbit cookie means. Did you watch Fatal Attraction? Have you seen the movie? That's what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen Fatal Attraction, bro, you need to watch Fatal. I don't know a rabbit cookie. And yes, some people do eat rabbits, and they're so cute. You shouldn't eat rabbits. Anyways, if you have not seen Fatal Attraction, every man should be forced to watch that movie 10 times. Don't see just a clip. Watch the whole fucking movie. You need to watch it. Is all I'm saying. Every man should know how far you can push a woman. Your face looks like Cruella. You mean the what was her name? Glenn Close. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want Glenn Close to show up at my house looking for me after we banged once. You think you're just gonna get to hit it and quit it?
So I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off.
It's see the same shit. Just okay. I'm done.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh, not Cruella de Vil, just the person on your mind. Okay. Listen, if you're just dating and you don't know how crazy women can get, you guys should be doing your research.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
And watch the ones that don't speak English. They might be a little bit extra. You know how crazy women can get? Really? Yeah. You like the crazy. Fair enough. All right. Well, somebody's got to love them. I've dated a few. I think I spent a number of years of my life being a crazy woman. Yeah. It's quite draining. There's a lot of energy output involved in being crazy. Novellas will show me the way. I've never, you know what? Let me think real quick. Hold on. No, I don't think I've ever dated a Spanish or Latino woman. Huh. Interesting. Gabriel, you got a question? What is it? Let's make it quick. I'm going to log off. I thought you guys had it all together here. I just did that reading. Whoever that yellow was for. Wait, what? What's your question, Gabriel? I don't understand. Test my doors down. TESR. I don't understand what that means. Oh, question is just. Well, now that sounds like a stalker question, doesn't it? No. How do we even answer something like that? Let's see any messages for you in love with Essie. Focus on your lady Essie and image in your head, if you would, for me, Gabriel. trying to read by picture. Gabriel, my dear, what the fuck? Why do you want to contact her again? This is just about lust, passion, wants. So you want to make contact with this person, but you're playing with somebody's feelings. It's King of Fires here. You want to play with someone's feelings. But so we seek wish fulfillment from another. Yeah. But we got feeling it's just, there's a lot of feelings here. Okay, what are we going? It's almost like the chick's imaginary here. What's going on here? Who are we contacting here in this? You want someone who has options, someone who's being watched. You are peeking in on someone. Well, I guess through me, you're trying to peek in on someone. It's wanting to reach out to the Empress. A lot of fire here. Fire and water. So look, fire, 3 fires, 3 waters. Y'all don't even, like, are you really supposed to be together? Because one extinguishes, you know what I'm saying? One can't work with the other. These elements, they do what we know they do. Right? So, oops. Oh, thought I just stepped on my dog. So, like, I don't know what advice to give you, bro. Like, it's a lot of back and forth that doesn't work. Maybe I just heard lack of maturity. Okay, these all are in reverse. So here we have some earth energy here. The wants, the options, the memories, the things running out of luck, the harm, the mental state of whatever happened afterwards. And you say you're not peeking in, but that's not true. You're looking in other ways too. Yeah. Oh boy, we get the punishment. So we're punishing ourselves with this focus. What I just heard is, are you ready to settle down? That's literally what I just heard. Are you ready to settle down? I don't know what that means to you, but whatever just popped in your head is what it means. Yeah. So one of you wants some real shit. One of you wants passion. One of you wants to be heard, have your feelings, have your feelings be understood and what's the word? Validated. Someone feels like they're drowning or being held hostage, being held up by you. Somebody doesn't enjoy people looking at them, looking over their shoulder but not making moves. Or alternatively, my dear, this could be the card of a stalker. Not saying that you are, but it could be because I don't know. Look, dude, back here in the bushes, she's looking over her shoulders like, motherfucker, I told you no. Here he is coming up out of the water. Like, what are you doing? Notice the dart in the tree. I don't know what she's doing back there, but she don't look too happy. She looks surprised. Like, how exactly are you looking for me? Then we have the king. The king comes in, knife in hand. Okay. Knife in hand. There's our fire. We are ready to fucking go. Right? Action, forceful. This is maybe you guys fight a lot or have battles, but you fuck really well. I don't. It's like it was good sex for you, emotion for this person. So at some point, the heart is eaten and withdrawn. You or your person explore more options. Exploring more options. How do you get in touch with this person when they think this person believes you have options like this? One of y'all has this level of options. So what are you trying to go back to? Because the truth of the matter is, in order to go back, you got to get down on your knees. Are you really ready to bow down to the goddess in such a way? This is respecting. This is, because this may have been a really good woman here. Somebody who was honest and pure in their feelings. Somebody who might have revealed themselves to you and got rejected in some kind of way. Somebody who felt like a plaything in relationships. And they got their injury. They got their injury. They may be in a place where they're trying to heal too. And they may view certain elements surrounding your situation. Yeah. This, the feeling I get from this card is these two cards is like somebody who has moved it, I'm sorry. It feels like somebody who's in a place where they're blaming themselves for what happened. It feels like the energy of somebody who is taking the shoulder of the pain like something's wrong with me. It isn't the case at all. This was not that. I don't feel like that was the case at all. This feels like a beautiful person who is now dealing with head trauma. Someone who feels like they got taken, like there was a punishment, some type of punishment for sexuality, for relationships. Yeah, bruh. Bro. Blah. Fire just keeps coming back. Like, this is y'all. Ooh, Lizzie over here giving advice. Lizzie over here giving sound advice. So we've got fire, Night of Fire, and it really is just like what Lizzie said. Shit her, get off the pot. You shit enough, leave her alone, let her heal. There's clarity, though, if you want to help her heal from this pain. Clarity has to be given, but I don't even, like, listen, like, sometimes people just need to heal quietly. Sometimes you may not have the mindset to give her what she needs for maximum balance. That's the temperance here. So your person may be trying to put their head together about the situation. And as much as you want to contact, I'm not against people having lessons, but before I say that, clarify the fight, clarify the problem. Okay, so Gabriel, if I'm reading, whoever I'm reading this for right now, I was reading for Gabriel, I thought I was, but if it's resonating with anybody else. Too much party, too much ego. This is how it's perceived by the other person. Things that could have been good, damage in the home, groups, triangulation. Someone who isn't communicating their feelings, blocked off. Somebody who just, this could be macho ego type stuff, like someone who's not willing to express truth in their emotions when it comes to a relationship. Somebody who may have some codependency issues, doesn't have to be codependency with alcohol or drugs. It could be somebody who's codependent on chaos. That can come from the others. It could be someone who cheats with destructive people, or somebody who also gets down with destructive people, and unawarely you bring the destruction or the baggage back in. Someone who constantly goes in and out of situations. Like you leave when you want, come back when you want. You may be a ghoster. A ghoster. That's the new word, right? It's not really new. I'm just old. Page of Cups is here. That person sees you as being a little bit childish. You may not be stepping up to the plate in the way this person wants you to. Kind of like the cowboy. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And then after you're done, see ya, bitch. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think this needs to be your lady's story, and you don't want to make it this woman's story, because if you really have feelings for her, and maybe you want to marry this person, be friends with her, be nice, have simple lunch, and you both go and live life a little bit more. That can be done. But it can't be done if you lie and hurt and leave the person with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're the good person in between, then as your person goes through their relationships, maybe you guys could be people who talk to each other. But what I see is one extinguishing the other. I just don't see how it would work. I don't even see how a relationship like that would even work. So one puts the other out. And yeah. And I get this. Yeah, okay. So I get this vibration like it's, for you, it's really just action. Let's go. Let's do it. And for this person, it's like, it's love and rose petals. And are you really ready to make things happen? Because if you're still playing games or you're not done with everybody else, don't go backwards. Because that's bad karma, too. And the bad karma comes in the form of losing a little bit of yourself. But you'll be interacting with other zombie types. You have that. And a certain family type of thing that is possible for you. That you move on to a different timeline fucking with this chick. I don't know this whoever you're thinking about. I'm not gonna tell you don't fuck with this person, but I don't know if you're really ready. What I see here, I don't see somebody who's ready for marriage. I see somebody who's still battling. I don't see somebody who's ready for anything serious. I see somebody who's still stuck in gooey ass fucking useless emotions and things. Things. Me. Very sex focused here. Very childish energy. Damage to the heart. Still fighting the self while knowing or not knowing you're rolling over others. Someone who has unhappy, unsatisfied eyes, always window shopping, very chained to our beliefs, chaining others to our energy. Dining with the dead. Dining with the dead. So in this instance, in this reading, for me, this feels like removing, if you fuck with enough people's souls, it can only be because your soul is fucked up. So don't let your soul get fucked up so you're not dining with people that are brains on a plate, people that live in their heads. This means like, whew, I'm sweating. Let me take my jacket off, but I don't want to. Okay. I see somebody who can end up dining with the dead. People who live in their fucking emotions as opposed to eating healthy meals, right? Healthy relationships, healthy exchanges. That alters. And it goes from getting that beautiful woman laying out there on the beach to that, see the skull and bones out there in the ocean? That's what you'll be fucking with. See that little girl in the back there? Not being a part of things. I mean, it'll be energies like that you'll have to go for at a certain point. Because the higher energies that'll be accessible to you once you're together, that changes. Family structures change. You'll have trouble with families. So if you don't learn to make it right with people, especially women, that carries on. I'm identifying a cycle here based on childish behavior while being in a state of awareness, refusing to come clean to others. Truth of the matter is, if your ass would learn to come clean, there's plenty of women who just are really down with the get down and will do the get down and not cause you any trouble. The problem for this is you're going after the good ones. You're going after the ones that maybe aren't, they're the cap on the hot sauce ain't screwed all the way tight down. You know what I'm saying? Maybe low hanging fruit. People who trust that there'll be longevity. That's the kill shot. So if there was ever a time to express yourself with respect and say clearly what you want, if there's ever a time to learn it about yourself, it's now. We don't have to leave any more damage in the path. We can maintain relationships with people that we want to get back to later. That's possible. I see that here, but not if we keep leaving people with nothing to eat but heart and brain type shit, like eating their own hearts and minds. people being stuck in their heads, you know what I'm saying, looking for help. Just you don't want to be a narcissist. Don't want to even be thought of that way because it's too much information and videos, and it's too much of a concerted effort to call every man a narcissist. If you look all over YouTube, watch the videos, make sure you're not doing that shit, is what I'm hearing. Because I don't feel like you are truly narcissistic. I feel like you're misunderstood to a high level because you don't communicate. You just kind of move forward and forget that the bitch is laying underneath the tires. So I'm not gonna say it's all hatred and malice. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say maybe we don't communicate as strongly as we should. And, and communication can really save you a lot of headache. Also, yeah, which dream do you want? It's really about what dream you want to manifest. Just don't take those zombies to the beach with you when you figure out whether you want to be a family man or a Saturday night plan. Don't leave the trail of fatal attraction women. They're out there. And after this corona shit, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Talk about hoes bad. Hoes is crazy also. A lot of women out there ain't had no dick. We ready to cut you motherfuckers. Look what comes up. The lovers is here. Look at that. Look, you're live, ready for action. She's dead. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the word she's for the streets. This is the damage you'll leave behind. So if we need to find ourselves some really suitable fuck buddies that are logical and all that jazz, please work on it. You are attracting a fate. Listen, this is inevitable type karma. So be careful. I know you're not doing any of this, Gabriel. You're not doing any of that. No way. Totally not. The hermit's here like, I'd rather be alone, but you got all these bitches outside the front door who thought the date was at 8 o'clock. See the clock in the corner? And you're just like, life's like a box of chocolates. Bitches can't get in if I don't open the door. Wow. Gabriel, I hope that wasn't for you, and let's just say that was for your next door neighbor.
Double kill.
Fuck no, I'm done. I'm not talking about setting a date with one, Gabriel. Talking about on the overall. If that's your one, make sure you're really ready for her. And yes, go back on your knees. How do you get in touch with her? I would tell you to wait quietly. Give it some time. Because shit is hella wavy right now. Your person's very emotional right now. And your ass is having some illusions. Being wavy as fuck. And you're making your own confusion. Done with that one. All your head. 455.999999999. So you crazy. You crazy. God say yeah. Focus on your money. Focus on work. Focus on self. If she's meant for you, she'll come back. She's not like the others. Chasing her isn't a good idea. If she's smart, she's ignoring and denying you. Growth. Growth, growth, all growth. Growth, growth. Maturity. Knowing you want harmony as opposed to, you know, knowing that what you want, being realistic. Having some experience. You probably need to have some more life experiences too. Okay? Hope that was helpful for you guys. Oh, I see you there, Lizzie. One more tonight for you guys. All right. Feels good. Feels good. That was a lot, Lizzie. I'm over here yawning now. That's good. I feel like I can sleep now. So everyone, please have a belly laugh for me. I hope this was good for you. Hope it was good for you. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you, Lizzie Goddess. Thank you, Lunar Lotus. Lotus. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Gabriel. Don't be breaking hearts out there, Gabriel. And yes, Lizzie, thank you, fam. Love you guys so much. Let's all go get some laughters and a bowl of ice cream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Because I feel like it's going to be some deeper chaos tomorrow. And I mean that in the news. I feel like something in the news is coming. So, we'll talk tomorrow, you guys. Have a good night.